Hey everyone, welcome back to John's Watch. Today I'm taking a look at a new game called Satisfactory. This game was released on the Epic Games Store, not Steam, on March 19th, 2019. Trigger price is $29.95 US, or your regional equivalent, and it's developed and published by Coffee Stain Studios, who also did Goat Simulator and the Sanctum games. As you can see, they've made it very clear that it is in early access right now, which, correct me if I'm wrong, I think is a Steam term, but obviously anybody uses it now. So I've actually played for about 3 hours? Okay, about 2.5 hours pretty much. Just to kind of get a feel for the game, have some sort of idea what I'm doing. It's pretty fun. I've like a couple of YouTubers I've watched have said it is their game of the year already, and I definitely don't feel like that, but it's fairly fun. I'm going to start a new game. We are going to go for the grass fields, because we need lots of flat open area to make a factory. We'll call this Wegtfub. Perfect. Wow, look, it knows my name. That's really cool, actually. There we are, we're in space. I think we can skip the intro if we want, which I'm going to do. The animations are beautiful, but I just want to get into the game. Okay, can we skip this stuff? Yes, okay. I've just done the tutorial, so I know what I'm doing. Very quickly, if you don't know what Satisfactory is, maybe you know what Factorio is. This is a 3D Satisfactory, a 3D Factorio. Sort of a little bit like Tekkit, if you remember that mod from Minecraft. It's all about tech and automating things, which is pretty cool. So we're going to go into dismantle mode here. We're going to kill this thing, bloop, which will give us our hub part. And now we got to go. We need to go find a very flat place to make our base. We'll equip our Xeno Zapper here, which will let us tase things, like this guy.
Please familiarize yourself with the resource scan.
And he'll just run for a bit now. Whee! Okay, so we can scan for iron ore here. There we go, so the closest one's 197 meters over there if you look at the top. Okay, oh, we need to pick up leaves. That's a very good tip, is just grab leaves as much as you can. Let's go over to this one. Let's grab this nut as well. And more leaves. Okay, so here is an iron ore vein. Could we work here? It's pretty flat. There's no. Oh no, we're being attacked by a pig thing. Nice. Like, get out of here. Yeah, this will probably do. So we're going to start getting this pure stuff. The pure stuff's on top, which just means you get more iron ore for each like hit you do. If you look down, it'll be impure, and you'll only get, I think, like 1. Yeah, 1 per hit, and this is 4 per hit. Okay, so we've broken this, which means that eventually we'll be able to attach like a miner to it. So let's build our hub. And the hub is huge. So we rotate with scrolling. What looks good here? We don't really want it down here, actually. Because here we'll have like all our miners and machines and stuff. Ooh, here we go. So let's pop the hub around here. That'll do. I guess that's our hub. Hooray! It's beautiful.
You have unlocked hub feature.
Thanks. Okay, so now we have to upgrade it to Hub Upgrade 1, which will unlock a bunch of machines for us. So select the milestone. What we need is 10 iron rods. And if we go over here, to make iron rods, we need an iron ingot. To make iron ingots, we need iron ore. We don't even have to smelt it right now. I guess the crafting bench does it for us. So let's get up to 10 iron rods. So where we'll get to automating things eventually. Hopefully in this video I could probably get to it. There we go. You can shift click those in and upgrade our hub. which I think we just got like this little bit here. The hub gets really nice eventually.
Congratulations. You have
This is our little storage container. Okay, so now we're going to have to look for... we can look for copper now as well as iron. We obviously know where all the iron is. There's like 2 just over there. There they are. So, we want to build an equipment workshop, which will be in Q. Equipment workshop. What you can do is right-click on it, add it to your to-do list, and you get it over here. Looks like we can probably make that pretty quickly. Let's turn all this iron into ingots. Then we'll get 6 iron plates and 6 iron rods. There we go. Now if we go back to Q, equipment workshop, we can put this kind of like fairly close, probably. That'll do. Get out of here. Here's our little equipment workshop. There. And what we want to do here is make a portable miner, which again we can right click, add to our list. So iron plates and wires and cable. Wires and cable need copper. So we'll get our 4 plates. And we need to go find some copper. Where's our closest copper? 93, that's very close. Off we go. Always picking up leaves. Aha, here's our copper, defended by this son of a bitch. Bam. Get out of here. Okay, we'll grab our copper up here. Okay, so we just got 50 from that, that's good. If we want more, we can just go from the ground, but that should do us for now. Oh, I didn't even notice there were leaves in the middle of our hub. Okay, so we'll turn all these into copper ingots. Obviously, you can't really talk about Satisfactory or really any game being released on the Epic Games Store without talking about the extremely anti-consumer practices of Epic. This was originally... Satisfactory was originally shown at last year's E3, the one that's just passed. And it had a Steam store right away. And it had a Steam store up until... God, when was it? Probably about 2 or 3 months ago now, when it was suddenly announced that it would now become an Epic exclusive. And I think that Epic throwing money at developers, or more likely publishers, to buy their exclusivity is incredibly anti-consumer, and I am not a fan of it. When Satisfactory was shown at E3, I wishlisted it on Steam because I thought it looked really cool. Then it was announced that it was going to be Epic exclusive, with the consumers getting no choice in the matter. So I decided that I had no interest in the game anymore, I would not be buying it at all. But Coffee Stain Studios did actually offer me a key for it on Epic, so I thought, might as well take it, play around with it. But I do want to make it quite clear that even though I'm playing a game from the Epic Games launcher, I do not agree with Epic's anti-consumer practices. Alright, so to make wires we just need the ingots, to make cables we actually need the wires. So, how many do we need? We need 8 of these, and we need 4 cables. There we go, and... oh, we already got enough. So now, we can actually go place a... get out of here. Go place a portable miner. Let's just plunk it down here. Q. Oh no, we have to go build it over here. The Q is for placing big buildings and machines, and this one's for placing little like portable things. So we'll get our portable miner. There we go. And what we do is we actually go to our inventory, double click him to equip him. Now the animations in this game are absolutely beautiful. You will see when I place this little fella down. Let's just throw him down there. Let's just watch him. It's so good. The animations are so good. Like everything looks so good with this. The hub upgrades later on. Like you'll look at that thing. You send like rockets into space, and it just looks really, really well done. So this is now going to get 1 iron ore per second, and we can just take those out. So I didn't even look at what our milestone was going to be, because that's what we need to do next. So hub upgrade 2, select our milestone. That is fairly easy. So over on the left it tells us next to build a smelter to automate the production of ingots, and then use the biomass burner to supply power to your buildings. This is our biomass burner right here, and that's why I was picking up the leaves, because you use leaves to power it. So, we need to make a smelter. How easy is that to do? Pretty easy. We can get our wires over here, and then we'll just turn... Oh wait, we actually have enough here for our iron rods. There we go. Let's go place a smelter. We'll place it down here probably. Where could this go? Because eventually we're gonna replace this with a big miner about the size of this thing. So maybe we'll just put it like just here. That's actually the wrong way around. So we're going to dismantle it, which will give us all our stuff back for it. And then we'll place it again. Put it about there. There we go. Hopefully we can get to all the conveyor belts and stuff in this video. I'd like to. Ooh, it's like a little slug up there. Make sure we re-equip our zapper. Okay, and then, can we do power? We can. So we need to build power lines. What we need to do is, like, stretch it from here to here. We just need 3 cables for that. That's pretty easy to make. Cables. Wow, enough for 3. So, power line, connect to the biomass burner. And eventually we'll be able to build like power poles, which will be able to connect the power pole to this thing. Because right now we can only equip 1 cable to our generator. So we can only power this 1 machine right now. Which we're going to do by throwing half a stack of leaves in there. I want to save the leaves because eventually, as you research more hub upgrades, you can get much more energy efficient and resource efficient energy fuel. So, let's throw our... Well, we want it to start making iron ingots, not copper. There we go. So it can do 30 per minute. It's not bad. Let's go down here. He can only hold 100, so we have to go see him pretty frequently. Let's get all that in there. That's going to make our ingots for us. We'll take our ingots, and then we'll go turn them into the rods and plates that we need. And we can also do some more wires because we need 50 of these. Okay, so we can actually put these 10 in there and these 50. And we just need 10 of the plates. So we'll just wait for this to smelt some things. At this stage, it's actually faster to smelt the iron ore myself. But we don't want to do that. That's lame. Okay, that's our 10 iron plates. In you go. Upgrade. Hooray! There we go, we're getting there. We're getting some walls and stuff.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Next we'll need the constructors, power poles, and that's about it for now. You can see we're already polluting this beautiful world. Whoopsie. Let's see, we need hub upgrade 3. It's like milestone. This is concrete, which is from limestone, which we can now look for, like this. So, we do want to build the constructor next, probably. Or the power pole. Let's do the power pole next. So power pole does actually need concrete. And wires and iron rods. That's the wires done. Iron rod. Now where can we find some concrete? Or some limestone? Pretty close, actually. Let's get over there. Grab the leaves. Oh god! There's always one of these guarding the resource things, it seems. Hello? Where's he gone? Oh, here he is. Hello. Is he stuck? Yeah. Can I hit him? Yes. Oh! Oh, there's 2 of them! So it is actually quite easy to get yourself stuck in the game. Oh! Hello. Like I said, I played for almost 3 hours. Oh, Jesus. Thank you. I played for almost 3 hours, and I think I got stuck like 5 times. So it is early access, obviously. but it is quite easy to get yourself a little bit stuck. There we go. We don't have any pure limestone on this one. I think it only needs like 3 limestone for 1 concrete, but you can see we also need... Hello? Oh, hello. We also need 10 concrete for the hub upgrade, so we might as well grab a fair bit while we're here. There, hopefully 33 is enough. Oh, my little home marker is... Oh yeah, it's working. What the heck is that black marker over there? That might have been my spawn? That's not supposed to have a marker? Interesting. I think you can make a map later. I haven't got to that in my playthrough. Oh, he's still going, but he's probably going to run out soon. There we go. There we go, thank you. In fact, we need to... need to keep our iron going in this bad boy. See, it's out. Boink, boink. Great. Concrete, it is 3. Wow, I'm so good at this. So let's get our 11 concretes. Perfect. Let's put 10 of them in here. And now we can make a power pole. So we want to put it kind of fairly close to our burner. Just stick it there. And then what we can do is we can press F, we can dismantle this power line. And then we can press 2 and we can make new power lines. We might have just enough to connect it here. Yes, amazing. Great. So this power line can take 4 connections. So 1, 2, and then we can build a constructor and power that, and then we'll be able to do 1 more afterwards. So, how do we build a constructor? Phew. No limestone. So let's grab our ingots out of here. We can make the reinforced iron plates, which are iron plates combined with iron rods. Oh no, sorry, it's iron plates combined with screws, which are made from rods. There we go, we can make 1 for now. We just need some more screws. There we go, that's the iron plate, and then we just need 2 cables. Oh, we need one more reinforced plate. Okay, constructor. We'll set it up so it'll make sense for our conveyor belts at some point. So something like, probably that'll do. It's not bad. You can just dismantle things and get, I think it's 100% of your resources back, so you can move things later if you need to. Do I have enough cables? No, it needs 1 more. Okay, we'll make that. Go constructor to the power line, which is at 3 now. And what do we want this making right now? Plates. We'll get this to automate the plates. Where's our ingots? There we go. Oh, there it goes. So right now we do have to manually grab and move all the things. Eventually we will be able to automate it. We also need 10 cables for the upgrades, so let's go grab those. Oh, we have actually unlocked the first biomass, which is made from leaves. So we're going to turn all our leaves into biomass, which will keep all our generators going for a lot longer. And we'll take all the leaves out of the other one. Oh. Okay, it's nighttime now. Let's go here. There's not many leaves left. We'll take those, put some biomass in. One thing I wish you could do is skip the night. Eventually, once you upgrade your hub enough, you'll get a bed in here. And it just doesn't do anything right now. Oh, that's not enough. You can turn a flashlight on with V. But I think it's just more fun during the day, and it also makes for a better video. So you can see it's already slowing down a fair bit. Like, we are at 39, so we're just about over halfway. Just about halfway of our 75 plates. And basically, like right now, we just wait around for this to do it, or we can go grab iron ore and do it ourselves, which we could do. But towards later in the game, there is a lot more waiting around and just kind of standing here. Eventually, you'll start sending rockets up into space, and then you can't do any more research until it comes back. So you're just waiting around for that. To finish the video, I'm actually going to load my game, and it's going to look like an absolute mess because I was just following the tutorial. So the factory looks disgusting. But you'll be able to see a little bit better like how I've automated things. So these are all the conveyor belts, and these are very satisfying. It is very satisfying to set up a miner on an iron vein, to pipe it all out. Whee! And they do actually move you along, which is really cool. Pipe it all out into a smelter, and then for the smelter to put out all these ingots, and then for the ingots to go into this constructor, which will put out the iron rods. Whee! And then you split them, or you merge them all. So I've got, what do I got here? I've got the plates coming from somewhere else. So the plates, this is all the iron stuff going in here. They all go into another merger, which will send everything into the storage container, where I've got a bunch of stuff in there. I've got limestone coming from up there. I've got copper, which is being made into the wires, coming from over there. You can actually see the top of the miner. This one's quite handy because it actually there's no collision for this apparently. Like you saw it went through a tree over there. This one actually goes right through a rock. And I was a little worried it would get lost in the void or something, but no, it just works fine. It just goes in. Obviously with this kind of setup, there's a lot of things get kind of clogged up. You can see like this is only moving like every like 5-10 seconds or something. But I had to get my own power source over here. How's it doing? It's doing good. But you can see over here like the conveyor belts are just snaking all over the place. It's really horrible to look at. It's very confusing if you didn't build it from scratch. So that's why when it says in the tutorial, make sure you find somewhere big and flat and open. This was not enough. There's a big rock in the way. There's a cliff there. There's just nothing past there. So the one I made in the other world I just started was a much better starting location. And this is only at early mid-game probably. If we look at our hub terminal, we're currently researching tier 1 and tier 2 stuff. I think, yeah, 3, 4, 5, and 6 are in the game right now, so I don't think this one's in right now. But for the alpha weekend, I think it was just tiers 1, 2, and 3 were open, and then 4, 5, and 6 were all added in early access. So they are working very quickly at making it feel like a full game. So I mean, if you're into this sort of thing, if you liked Factorio, you're gonna love this game, I think. It's all 3D. Factorio just never appealed to me. It's too much like work, even though I love things like Stardew Valley. So this one doesn't really appeal to me. I'm probably not going to play much more of it. But it is fairly fun. It is quite, pardon the pun, satisfying when you get, you know, stuff being transported from all the way over there, all coming here and making the right thing that you need. It is quite satisfying. Anyway, that was Satisfactory. Thank you guys very much for watching. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!